video is going to be stupid.
What's up, guys? Today I'm going to teach you how to do 360 flips on a skateboard. So some people call them tray flips, but I'm not quite cool enough to put Spanish in my skateboard slang. Okay, so here's the one key. If you get this, you can Scooby. I swear, if you will stop interrupting me for the rest of this video, I'll give you a Scooby snack. All right, so the foot placement is really important on a 360 flip. You're gonna wanna have your back foot right in this pocket, and you're gonna wanna have your toes hanging off on your back foot, because you're gonna be doing a scoop to get that 360 shove it motion with your back foot. So the pocket is right where the board starts to curve up back here on the tail. So you want your toes hanging off there. Now your front foot, you want it a little more forward than you would normally have it for an ollie like that. So you want it, turned a little bit like that, just kind of a normal kickflip position. You may want it a little farther off to the side than for a normal kickflip if you're just starting out with these. And basically, you're just gonna be scooping really hard with your back foot. Most of the trick is in the back foot. Your front foot is just gonna give it a little flick to help it get that kick flip. All right, so before you learn 360 flips, you're gonna wanna have your shove-its down, you're gonna wanna have kick flips and varial flips down. So I'm gonna have trick tips on shove-its, oh gosh, kick flips, while holding your microphone so it doesn't hit you in the neck, and varial kick flips. Whoa. So here's some of the common mistakes with 360 flips. Interruptions. One of the most common mistakes for me is landing too far forward and just ending up in like a nose manual or all the way up on the front of the board. To avoid that, you just want to get your foot back a little bit farther so you're throwing it forward. Now, the opposite of that is a lot of people will throw it too far forward and just land their front foot on the board. To avoid that, you just want to suck your back foot up a little more so when your front foot catches it, your back foot has time to get back on the board. So here's a practice step to learning your 360 flips. Just do the trick, but land the front foot and not the back foot.
It's gonna be easier to learn this trick if you start trying it in your driveway or your garage or off by yourself somewhere, because it's really hard to learn this trick at a crowded skate park. Everybody's gonna be zooming around, getting in your way. And sometimes it's harder to work on learning the trick when there's a lot of people watching. Now, if you know how to do this trick, sometimes a lot of people around can help encourage you to land the trick. A lot of peer pressure or something like that can force you into trying something that you wouldn't do by yourself. But when you're first starting out, you want to do this trick somewhere by yourself so you can learn those practice steps and work on getting the spin right. Be very careful when you're learning to 3-flip, because this can be a dangerous trick. It can come up and hit you in the shin really hard, or you could roll your ankle. So use caution when learning the 3-flip and start off small. Maybe it's French. Treflip. It's very important to stay centered over the board. Keep your shoulders squared over the bolts. Most of this trick is in the back foot. Your front foot is giving the board a little flick, and then it's not really doing anything. So keep it steady over the board so that you can catch the board when it comes around. The practice step where you take your back foot off is really going to help because it's teaching you to catch the board with your front foot. Now, if you're trying to land the trick and you keep doing that over and over and over, you don't want to drill that into your muscle memory, so try something else for a little while and come back to it. Skateboarding is all about muscle memory. Your legs actually remember how to do a trick, and they can perform it with very little brain activity. Another common mistake with this trick is landing primo. To avoid that, you're just going to have to undercompensate or overcompensate, depending on if you're overflipping or underflipping. Basically, that just means flip a little harder or a little softer, depending on your problem. So your response may be, I'm lazy. I don't like to stand up. I prefer sitting down. Well, the great news for you is that 360 flips are not limited to people who are standing up. You can do 360 flips while sitting down. You may say, I don't have a skateboard. I can't do 360 flips. Do imaginary 360 flips. So after you've got the flick and you've got the scoop, it's a mental game. You've got to put these things together and get the timing right. So focus. Picture yourself doing all the motions involved in the 360 flip, landing on the bolts and rolling away. 360 flips can take a long time to learn. Don't get frustrated if you don't land this trick in a few tries. Nobody steps on a skateboard and lands a 3 flip first try when they've never tried before. This is going to take a lot of patience and a lot of practice. So just keep trying and eventually you'll land it. If you're just learning this trick, try not to do it at the skate park where there's a lot of people trying to skate a certain area. Just go to your driveway, your garage, or some kind of a secluded place where you can be alone and practice this trick over and over and over, because it's going to take some time and it's going to take a lot of commitment on your part. There is nothing that I can say that's going to magically cause you to land a 360 flip. It's going to take a lot of effort on your part. Skateboarding is hard. Skateboarding is not bowling with the gutter blockers up. Skateboarding is bowling in the jungle in a thunderstorm with a tribe of yard gnomes bent on ruining your bowling game. That's what skateboarding is. Skateboarding is like taking a hammer and beating your legs with it every day for a couple hours. Yeah, you have to be slightly masochistic to enjoy skateboarding. And I love it. Skateboarding is like riding a ravenous wolf with pterodactyl wings through the eye of a tornado to save a rhubarb pie after your girlfriend just broke up with you because your nose was slightly crooked. And that was the one thing that you were insecure about. It's not all peaches and moisturizing foot cream. Skateboarding is tough. Skateboarding is tougher than putting a row of nails in with your bare hands. But seriously guys, I'm going over the top. Skateboarding is a lot of fun and you'll get it. Just keep trying. The fact that you're still sitting here watching this video shows me that you have a ton of motivation. So I really don't have to sit here and motivate you. You guys are gonna get this. So just go out there and try. The scoop is the most important part of this trick. You've got to really scoop that board around to get it to do the full 360. You can learn 360 shove-its first, but 360 shove-its are way harder than 360 flips, in my opinion. The contribution of the front foot to the 360 flip is very minimal. It just does that little kick flip. It's not nearly as much as an actual kick flip. And then it's just gonna sit up there and do nothing and wait for the board to come back around. I would say having a good pop shove it is almost essential to learning the 360 flip, because you've got to be used to your board just spinning under your feet, catching it, and rolling away. Varial flips are awkward, and I don't care about them, so just keep your front foot over the board and keep your back foot sucked up. Just wait for the board to come around. Spot your landing and put your feet down on those bolts. It's not that hard, it's all in your head. If you keep landing with one foot or landing on the nose, it's all in your head. Just compensate for whatever you're doing by pushing the board farther forward, looking down, looking where you're landing. Spot your landing. Look down at the board, see the grip tape, and put your feet down on the grip tape. It's that easy.
Alright, so if you guys happen to have a trampoline in your backyard, then here's another practice step that's really going to help. Any flip trick on a trampoline is a lot easier than on an actual skateboard, because you're not going to get hurt.
.360 flips are the slam dunk of skateboarding tricks. They're awesome. There's nobody out there that doesn't love a good tray flip. I would tray flip in my sleep if I could. This baby is doing a tray flip under his blanket. Sometimes I tray flip in the shower. So keep up the hard work, guys. You are gonna get tray flips down so soon. I believe in each and every one of you. I know you're gonna get it, so go out there and try. And don't come after me saying, you said I could do a 3 flip and I can't. Because you're still alive. So you could still do a 3 flip. I'm saying go out there and skate every day and try every day. It's gonna take a lot of effort to learn new skateboarding tricks. So if you're 14 right now, don't quit skateboarding when you're 15. Keep skateboarding until you're dead. Skate every day. I don't care if you're 40, I don't care if you're 50, I don't care if you're 60, you can still learn how to 360 flip. Yeah, I'm sorry. I got a little rough there with you. But I just believe in 360 flips. I believe a good 360 flip could change the world. I'll admit, I'm not the best at 360 flips. I could board slide when I was about 8. I could kick flip when I was about 10. And I couldn't do a 360 flip till I was at least 17 or 18. So no, my 360 flips may not be the prettiest thing to watch, but I'm proud of them. I like doing 360 flips. And I'm gonna keep doing them. And I'm gonna get better at them. And eventually I'm gonna make how to do a steezy 360 flip. Because that's a word now. Steezy. That means good. Good was not good enough, so we had to invent another word. Steezy. So scroll down and subscribe to my channel, because I'm gonna get better at 360 flips every single day until I die. When I'm about 80 or 90, I'm gonna be doing some steezy 360 flips.
So there you go. That's how you do 360 flips. Thank you so much for watching. If this video helped you out at all, then please like it and subscribe for more how-to videos. Subscribe for Scooby.
1, 2, 3, 4.